Smallest pickle in the world?
Mm-hmm.
It's not true. 정의
Georgie.
Hi.
Hello.
I'm Jung.
I'm Georgie. In this video, we are going to talk about pickles and not this kind. So if that makes you uncomfortable, please click off this video. But we're going to be talking about it in a very academic way. And we're not trying to be perverts or anything. If you're okay with that, you can hop along for the ride. In one of our previous videos, we had a lot of discussion happening in the comments. The video was called Western Girls Don't Like Asian Guys.
I was so surprised, and many Korean guys believe so wrong information.
In that video, we talked a little bit about stereotypes about Asian guys, and one of the stereotypes was pickle size. So we decided to look into it a little bit further.
Because they were saying like Korean guys have the smallest pickle in the world. Don't deny the fact, some Korean guys were saying.
We were really surprised.
Yeah, smallest pickle in the world? It's not true. I thought this information was just known for Korean guys. But when I was in my language school, some girl from Chile was asking me like, oh, do really Korean guys have a small pickle?
We decided to do some research about it because we were like, is this really true? How can this be true?
Because it's not true. I thought maybe this fact applies for other Korean guys, maybe because obviously it's not true.
You're saying you're above average?
Yes. Some study was saying the normal size was 6.9 centimeter. When it is angry, it is 9.6 centimeters, which is only 3.8 inches, which is really small. We thought this is totally wrong.
We looked at a lot of different articles, lots of online resources, and a lot of them said 9.6 centimeter. And this was mostly on websites where you had like a bunch of different countries with the measurements accordingly. And we thought, where did this 9.6 centimeters come from? We found on one of these websites that they had an academic source where they got their information from. So we decided to have a look at the source. So the study that the 9.6 centimeters came from is called Studies on Self-Esteem of Penile Size in Young Korean Military Men. So this is a study from 2003, and basically the aim of this study was to see if there's a correlation between men who underestimate their pickle size and issues with their psychology, such as depression. The study had 123 participants, and they were all in their early 20s, basically asking them how they think their pickle measurement is. So are they small, medium, large, something like that. And then they measured them, and then they also took a test called the MMPI, which is basically just a standardized test for adult personality and psychology. In conclusion, this article found that men who did underestimate their pickle sizes did score higher in some areas of this test, such as depression. So I found that really interesting, but the paper really doesn't have anything to do with measuring pickles. It's more about the psychology of it.
Even how to measure the military soldiers' pickle was totally wrong.
It was entirely different from the way other countries measure pickles.
9.6 centimeter, it was totally wrong because they didn't measure when it is angry.
What they did to measure, they just stretched it to take the measurement. So it wasn't standing to attention when they measured it. It was just stretched. So of course the measurement is going to be smaller.
But sadly, a lot of other foreign websites used the study. But some of them were using like accurate information, but most of them still were using the information, sadly.
I feel really bad for Korean guys because when you're on this list of like all these other countries, and it must make a lot of Korean guys feel like kind of insecure about what other people think of them.
I found some other studies. So one of them was from Seoul University Hospital in 1997, 20 to 70, around 309 Korean guys And the size was from 11.88 centimeter plus minus 1.32 centimeter, which is like worldwide famous. No, which is worldwide average. The other study was from 1971, Korean soldiers and regular people from Korean military hospital from 12.7 centimeter plus minus 1.3 centimeter. The big pickle was almost 14 centimeters, which is really almost 5.5 inches. The other one was from 1997 from Korean university student. The size was from 13.42 centimeter plus minus 1.38 centimeter, which is almost up to 6 inches. Really huge. Yeah, we are going to upload all the websites we found in the description. So Korean guys should be confident. Don't be shy.
It's like amazing how far wrong information can spread, right? I think what happened was when people are compiling these lists of worldwide measurements, they're probably not going to scholarly resources and looking really deeply into these resources because they have to do the research for all these different countries. Like, it would be an impossible amount of work to do. So I am assuming that they probably just took their information from another website and didn't double check their facts.
Yeah.
I think that's what happened to a lot of these sources, which is really unfortunate because I'm pretty sure that if this has happened to Korean guys, there's probably other countries on the information isn't accurate either.
Yeah, the worldwide average is around 5.2 inches, something like that. And then based on the study that we found, like Korean guys' average size is 5.2 something, 5 point something inches, which is the same as the worldwide average.
There was a study that we found from 2014 and they had over 15,000 participants and they said that the average was just over 13 centimeters. Don't worry, Korean guys, you're the same as everybody else.
It's really sad a lot of Korean guys believe we have small pickles.
Because I think it affects people with like dating in other countries
Because
and things
as
like that.
I told about it before, in the Western girls don't like Asian guys. In the video we talk about because of small pickles, we think Western girls don't like us.
Because there's this like stigma and like the stereotype attached, so I can see how it would mess with someone's confidence. As we said, all of the articles and resources are in the description, and this is not the typical kind of content that we do, so if you are a subscriber and you stuck around, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys found it interesting.
And don't forget to subscribe us and press the like button.
Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye!